Oh man, I just had the crappiest coffee I've ever tasted, I think. Wow. Wow. No, we're not playing DayZ. We're trying, but the queue is too long. Good morning, everybody. I'm just getting my pajamas. I'm a pajama guy today, okay? We're just gonna rock some pajamas. Yeah. That's it. What's up? Good morning. Glad you're all here. Guess what? We were gonna try DayZ, but guys, our queue is shit. We might have to play some arena or something, or play something else. Tarkov Arena, maybe. I don't know if I have that installed. You have Tarkov Arena installed in your guys' PCs? Gosh, my hair. Don't grow your hair out. It's a pain in the ass to upkeep. I don't really know. I'm thinking about getting me like a hair bret, you know? That just clips it all together for me. So I don't have to sit here and try to put it up all the time. Oh, damn it. Whatever. It's up. It's out of the way. It's not bugging me. It's not bugging you. That's how it works. "22nd queue. You think that's worthy of doing? Waiting until the end of queue, or shall we move on? I think we shall move on. I think we shall. All right. We're going to go ahead and do something else. Whoa. What's up, sir? What we got going on? Good morning. We grab my eyeglass cleaners, okay, Arnie? Grab me a clean towel. Working. I'm not sure what to do today. I haven't decided. I'm very undecided. I tried getting into DayZ's Deadfall map, one of their Deadfall servers, you know? But there's 2 servers and they're both packed. I got in last night for a minute. I got all the mods to load up. The other option is maybe I was thinking maybe some Escape from DayZ. One of their servers, you know? Play it like that. I kind of want to play some DayZ today. Kind of do. Here's the thing, guys. DayZ, out of every game that I've played, has some of the best RP. Like I know it sounds, but you end up in some situations where even just not RPing, it kind of becomes RP. As it, you know what I mean? It kind of becomes that way because you're still fighting for the scraps, you know? You're still grit and tooth. You're going to be eating your buddy. And I think I find some of my best RP on DayZ. I honestly, I think that Tarkov had some that you could do, but it was a lot of kill inside in Tarkov. Same goes for a lot of these other games that I play where there's VoIP. I don't know. I really believe that. You guys might disagree, but DayZ VoIP is different than anything else that I've ever played. It makes the game stand apart for me. It's not even the actual gameplay for itself. Like, there's a lot of great games out there that are survival. Like, you can play Rust and stuff and still have that, you know? You can play all kinds of games that do that. Scum, that's another one you can do. I don't think even like, oddly enough, I think Scum's the most comparable. I need a new mouse pad. I think Scum's the most comparable by far than any of the other ones. We're doing good. What you up to today, Chef? Just getting going. We're sitting here waiting on a queue. We figured we'd bullshit for a bit and Gray Zone Warfare. I think soon they'll add them team commands or team comms. Yeah, I've had some pretty good I think in there a lot of people are horsing around though on that game. There's a lot of horse arounds. You know what I mean? Like people that are like, oh, my first time ever having VoIP. Be like, it's hard to explain. We were trying for DayZ, but we're not set into that yet because I'm not trying to like lock in if I can't get into these damn servers. I'm tired of playing vanillas, and there's a couple servers I've been wanting to try. And if we can't get into them within a reasonable amount of time, we'll jump over. We'll play Arena just because it's on a limited stance for us to play, at least for the next couple of days. And then they're going to be pulling down the beta. I don't know which date. But I got to say this, and there's a couple things around Arena that I'm just not quite sure of yet. And I'm just going to let the fucking cards lie here. Tarkov has accusations that Arena's copying their shit and taking their stuff from them. I don't know. Don't know. I could say the games are extremely similar. That's it. Stay off Twitter if you guys want to play games and not care about all that background shit. I promise you, just stay off Twitter. Don't even go there. Full of dead AI. How's the spawn? I think people mow them down. I don't think AI are quite built enough there. The rest is noise. Yeah, the rest is noise. You can't worry about it. You can't worry about it. Like, I don't know which day. I think, we might have to start doing a 3 or 4 day split and running different games each day. I've got enough under my belt to be a variety streamer now. Now look, when you're starting out, it's good to niche down. You guys know that. I mean, we all know that because that's how you find your crew. But I think I've got enough skill to play more than one game now. A lot of the reason I didn't a lot of times was because of just my player skill, my gaming skills. They're not that par. But as I set up my mouse and my foot pedals and I have all access to all the extra stuff, I'm getting better as I play. Yeah, I have to do a little customizations to make it work, things like that, but I'm making it work. So we're 20th in queue. We went from 27th to 20th and it took 23 minutes. I don't think this is going to be worth our time, guys. We'll be sitting here another hour and not getting anything in, and then we'll only have an hour of play. The best thing I can think about doing is getting up at the ass crack of dawn, and as soon as I wake up, run over here and turn the server on and jump into the server, try to get into it. Like early, before everybody else is up, 5 a.m., 6 a.m. And then come stream time, I'm already going. You know what I mean? But people are liking it so much, they made 2 servers. Which is pretty impressive. I'll show you. These are the 2 servers I'm playing or trying to get into, guys. You can go ahead and try to get into them if you want. This is the Green Hell Deadfall first person beta, and then Deadfall number 2. I got a couple other servers I'm going to try in the future. We could maybe get into one. Have you guys ever done PvE, PvP zone style gameplay at all? So like, excuse me, sorry guys. I could run around in PvE and then get all my gear, get everything together, and then get out into PvP zones. Can go that route. There's also Escape from like what's the one we were trying to play? It's Escape from Altura, which is kind of like a Escape from DayZ Tarkov kind of mod together. I don't know. It's kind of like they took Tarkov out of Tarkov and stuck it in a DayZ format and tried to replicate the idea of what you're doing with their maps, their gear, their controls, and everything. You know. Let's just. They built it into an extraction shooter. 19, guys. See? I don't know. I don't think y'all can sit here this long. It's kind of slow. Huh. We're getting there, though. How bad do we want to play it? That's the question. The last 5 will just sit there forever, watch. Did you get your key, Arnie? Did they give you a beta key yet? Ugh, 19. Well, guys, you ready to play some Arena Breakout instead? I agree with you, Arnie. Honestly, I just felt like I got lucky to get it. You know what I mean? Because I probably put in after you did. I wonder if they're orientating, like, because if you know. Dude, everything's messed up in the whole gaming industry right now. It makes me feel bad to come play games a little bit. Like, it makes me unsure. I can't promote anything. I can't be like, hey, go try out and get this key so you can play with me. I can't do it on any game right now that I feel. DayZ's the only one I feel comfortable with that. Marauders. I mean, they're definitely gonna orientate streamers first. They have a target audience they're trying to hit, and then they want to hit their audience, you know? Like, you're definitely gonna... They need to make it so you can land on planets, Arnie. I was trying to think of what Marauders needs to give them. They need bigger areas. Not so tight quarters all the time. That's what turns me away from the game. That's why I like playing like woods and shoreline, and like I actually DayZ, you know, I like the more open style, and I think because I kept thinking about it. It's been a lot that's been with that game that racks me on why, and I think that's it for Marauders. It just doesn't have open enough maps that make me like. People like tight quarters fights, but I don't. Never have. I like to get out and open and fucking need some space. That's what it needs. It needs some space. It needs some more open areas. It needs some environment. Even if it's just like, see, I don't know how, but yeah, that's what it needs. I think that's what'll bring a lot of people in. Because like, think of it like this: Their ships they run now will be like running factory. They spread that out and they find a way to make it an environmental fight in a longer range in an open field, or like in an area where there's an environment that's like maybe a lost rubble of a city, not more like a prison or not so tight quarters. They might pick up some play. I think for me that's what it would take to like really involve me into it, is opening it up, finding a way to do that, not so I don't feel like every corner I'm just stuck. I always feel so stuck in that game. I feel stuck in my ship. I feel confined everywhere I go. Mindless shooting's fun. We're at 17 now. Should we wait it out? We're halfway. I don't even know if I'm gonna do good here. We're just doing it, you know? Just doing it to do it. Just doing it to do it. PUBG's fun. Oddly enough, I've been thoroughly enjoying it. My flaw in it's the controls are hard for me to hold. So I've been thinking about ways around it, and I don't really have a way around it. Play first person only. That's my take on that. And here's why: is because you know when you gotta like tighten your crosshairs and still want to look third person, you can hold your ADS down, and it'll do that, the variable, or I could tap it and it'll toggle. You see what I'm saying? I gotta figure out maybe a new way, spacebar or like. It's gotta be super comfortable. COD's way fun. COD's way fun. I've played COD. I've actually. The thing for me with COD is people are really good, and after a while, it's so fast all the time. I have to take a lot of breaks. I don't get the breaks I want. I think with like PUBG and battle royales too, it beats on you, you know, to never get a win. No, I'm not saying never get a win, but to like die all the time, because you die like, you know what I mean. If you get 1 out of 100 matches, you die 99% of the time. So like, I feel like that could be defeatful. You know what I mean, right? Like you know what I'm saying. Even if I get 2 out of 100, that's still pretty defeating. That means I can go a whole stream and never catch a dub. I might get close, but some people might catch them all the time. Don't get me wrong, I'm just not that guy yet. That being said though, the tactical gameplay that I get out of it, people are really good, and it teaches me to slow the fuck down and lay down, and like it's definitely a full environment game. Like, you use the environment, especially in third person. You use the hill, you use the environment. It makes you think about the crest of the rock, the crest of the hill, the way you're playing. And I think if you can incorporate that by playing it a lot, and then take that in other shooters, you do really well. I think it offers that. Same as Tarkov offers the hardcore AI, so it makes you have to be snappy all the time. And then like the way that you got to think about armor, so you got to aim for legs, feet, arms, head, neck, depending on what you're using. Like, it makes you better at gaming in the overall round of it, you know? I believe that. Those are games that are like that. Not just your aim only, but the way you maneuver, the way when you're timing for reloads, grenades, all that stuff starts to become a big factor in those games. And I think from playing them, it's made it so like if I jump back into a DayZ game now, because let's be honest, excuse me, before that, we were playing stuff that didn't really call for that. We were playing battle royals, but it didn't call for like, you know. And then we jumped into DayZ, and I couldn't really kill people too well. When the situation come down to it, I was pretty much moldable in the situation. I still am to this day. But I know now I can pull a gun out and actually shoot the guy and not be like totally lost on it. Like I know I'm going to make it happen some of the time, you know? There was a time when I didn't feel that way and I wasn't confident in that skill. You know what I mean? And now that I've played like tons of Tarkov and tons of PUBG and stuff, well, not even tons, just a good amount of PUBG and stuff like that. And Vigor, or not Vigor, and Marauders, and, you know, just all the survival shooter games that I've played. Rust and DayZ. It makes it so when I go back to DayZ now, I feel like I'm more deadly. I'm actually a lot more deadly. At least landing a couple of shots, you know? And in a situation where it just comes down to you and that other guy in the airfield, you know, that's how I feel about it. Like, DayZ's like that. That's how Tarkov is, too. That's what makes Tarkov so great. Is you can play it for yourself. You don't have to play it to find a big fight. You can actually make your way through the map, shoot nobody, and get out if you needed to, like to a degree, or kill a couple of scavs and loop. Like, I know it sounds funny, but you can do that in that game. You can't do that in every game. COD, you're not able to. PUBG, you're not able to. You're going to be forced against other players. You know what I mean? No matter what. Yeah, I didn't like it. I'm not saying it's bad, but if I'm gonna play that, I might as well play. No. A lot of people like it. I think it's gonna be. Yeah, avoid it. Like, there's so many better games to play. Go back to DayZ. Way better. Sorry. I know they're not the same game and they don't compare. Maybe I'm hang on. Let me think about this for a second. If you're looking for something quick to play, those kind of games are nice. Like Marauders and stuff like that. They're nice because you can play a couple matches and leave. You don't have to be in too long. Even Marauders takes a little bit of time sometimes. I feel like even arenas kind of, you're in the match for a little while. You spend 25 minutes blows by quick for me in there. That's how I know I kind of like the game. Time fucking flies when I'm playing it. That's the best way to describe it. It's the closest thing I've found to having a good AI system outside of a couple of other games I played where the AI are good. And that's it. And I think there's not very many good AI systems out there. I believe that one of the best I've seen so far is like Grand Theft Auto 5's got a really good AI system. With all the characters and responses and all the things they do in the city. You know, that's... And then Tarkov has a really good AI system. I'd say this game's been, it's up there. I'd say it's in the top 5. That arena game is in my AI that I've seen. The way they combat just start. Oh yeah, the way they combat just starting out. You know, like they're actually pretty. I wouldn't say polished, but responsive. Like if shots get fired, they're not standing there spinning in a circle. And you can confuse them for players real easy, I find. And so like that means they're doing good at building them. I confuse them for players, the way they run. They do stop and stand there sometimes though. So that's what gives them away. Because they're like guards kind of, you know, they run up to an area and then stop and they guard it and then move to another and stop. But they all sound the same. I like the way that like when you pop a shot or they hear a shot, they duck down, they get low, and they back themselves up and relocate. Like that's a good AI kind of thing, right? I mean, Tarkov, how many scavs do you see crouch to get away from you and get into a bush or something? I mean, fuck. Imagine if a scav would do that. It would just like fucking crouch and sneak its ass into a bush. It'd be hard. It'd be hard as fuck. Yeah. Make them a little more responsive and a little more passive aggressive in a sense. I knew they do run away and they do hide, but like when I seen the reactiveness of it, I was like, this is pretty good. I couldn't believe it for Arena. I was like, I was like, wow, this is pretty neat. And I hope the stuff that they got going on with like, let's go all over Twitter and shit is figured out, and it's just a bunch of fluff, man. You know, like I'm not looking for games to fail. I want them all to do good. I want Tarkov to do good. I want Arena to do good. I want competition out there. I want solid competition for BSG. So that way when we're playing, they're putting it in. They're not just like, well, you have to deal with it this wipe, like a bug for the whole wipe, or, you know, server maintenance the whole wipe. We had whole wipes where desync was just desync, or like 60% of your matches that have a cheater. I mean, that's uncalled for. You know what I mean? But there was no competitiveness against him for them to go, well, we need to fix this so people ain't going to this other game. And so I see the positive in this, guys. Get to play other games. And Tarkov gets to be worked on harder, and people will actually, like, I'm not saying they don't care, but I think they'll fix more things instead of pushing to get like expansions out. I think they'll polish better now. Take what they have and shine the fuck out of it. I mean, that's what the other games are doing too. They're taking what they have and they're going to shine the fuck out of it. So I think Arena has already got 6 maps released on the cell phone. They've already got 6 maps on hand to release to a game. And I think they've only released 4. So they got 2 more to put out to the PC to keep people busy. And I'll say this. In the 3 days that I played it, even with having a map that kind of told me where to go the whole time, it took me about 2 days to fully learn the map. Like, to a degree of, like, I know areas by visual without looking at my map. You know, I can be like, oh, I'm headed this way still. You know what I mean? Or like, this is where scabs spawn, or this is where players might be because this is a high loot area maybe, you know? And it took me about 3 days to dial one map on that, and they're pretty good size. I'd say I'd be in the raid for anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes average on the small map. And then the bigger map, I ended up in some gunfights, guys, where I was like pinched down, you know, and I was in a situation where like I was like with a teammate and I had people on both sides of me, and it got really intense. And I'll tell you what, it captured me. It captured me on that moment. I was like, wow, this is pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. So I hope they do well. I hope they don't have any flaws. I hope they do well. Like, nothing wrong with having a few games to play. You know, it'd be really cool is if they wiped an opposite. You know, every 3 months we got to play something new. Yeah, I wouldn't complain one bit. Well, that's what I hear. I hear they're pretty big to where like their lawyers they'll lawyer up and tell them to get fucked. You know what I mean? And then just keep going forward. Or fix it, you know, fix it and move forward. Honestly, it's like I don't know enough to really give you guys the deeds on that. I don't know. It's something to do with like the way like things are built, like triggers and stuff in a couple of guns and the stock and like a dust cover and the way they were built for their models. And so they're like fingerprints, they say. And you know, we all have different fingerprints. You have a different one than I have a different one than you, and they're gonna all be different. but these are the same, and it's happening in a few different things, and that's what they're saying is going on. And now I don't know how much of it's true, and I haven't seen any proof. But here's something that I do see is BSG's directly putting this out. Nikita himself is putting this out there, and I don't know if that's gonna mess with his with him being able to use that in court or anything, or if he's just putting it out there to just show people right now, so that way he feels like, well, at least people know. I mean, and let them catch their own. Like right now, it almost feels like politics are going on in video games, guys. That's what it feels like. Like, you know what I mean? That's how it feels. And oh, my camera. Fix that. I'll show you guys how to fix it, okay? So anybody that uses a Logi camera, I just use the Logi software for mine. But you can also do it through the OBS, and then get into the OBS and get to it. You just go to your camera, right? And then you right click it. And then it'll be, oh, sorry. Hang on, let me make sure it's, I can't show you guys. I can't show you guys. I don't have my OBS set up right. Sorry about that. I'll show you this way though. So what you do is you go into your OBS, you go to your camera, you go to advanced settings, and it's going to take you to this right here. And I do it through this because I like to keep it here. And it pops up this properties right here for you. Okay. You got camera controls, you got exposure and focus. Just uncheck that focus, apply it, and click OK. And now it won't autofocus no more. It'll just stay what it is. So say I move in or out, it's not going to, like, you know. That's how you fix that. Yeah, exactly. And I see a lot of people getting mad at each other about what games they're playing and stuff. And if any of you guys get mad at me about playing Tarkov, I'm sorry. I paid for the game. You know, I bought that game a long time ago. I've already paid for it, you know. I'm a big boy. That's how I feel. Like, I mean, I'm not, you know, the problem I'm going to have though in the future is, like I was telling you a minute ago, it's hard to promote something that makes you feel like, man, I don't know. When you feel distrusted or distrustful, you know, like, of it, you're like, well, I mean, you guys know, like, at any given point, this game could just flip a 180 on you. And I'll have to just be that honest about it. Like, it's a great game. I love playing it, but it can flip a 180 on you. You know, it all depends. We don't know the future of this game. And I'll just have to keep that in detail for you, and that's it. There's no, I know that sounds funny, but before I'd be like, dude, guys, go buy this game. It's worth it. And just get the base version and see if you like it. And I'll still have to do that in that sense, but I used to tell people that all the time. Dude, come play with me. Get this game. It's worth it. It's so super worth it. And I agree, it is worth the $40 to play the game. I think if I had to go back now and knowing that what they were going to do, I just bought the $40 version and fucking played hardcore all the time, because I don't make it far enough to worry about the rest of it. I don't got that much time out of my day to sit there and, you know what I mean? It would have been a little harder to play, but I wouldn't have gave a shit in the end. In the end, I might have bitched about it a couple times, but looking back at it, it wouldn't have bothered me now, you know, to be like that. But that's also a foresight you don't see then, you know, and we got to use it all. Like, this whole time I've been using all those extra slots in my inventory and making progression in the game a little bit quicker than I would have if I was the other way, you know? Something to think about. But I can say the same thing for Arena Breakout. I don't know what they're going to do for you guys in the future. The game's fun to play as a beta, but who knows what they're going to do for transactions and how that's going to work, you know? Free games got to make money somehow. Somehow. Although DayZ is awesome, guys. You should always play DayZ. It's got some great RP. What just happened? Where'd Ellie go? Y'all broke Ellie. You broke Ellie. I guess I'm solo. I gotta take over for Ellie today. Did it work? Fucking Ellie. Yeah, let me reset these and make sure. Sorry, I broke Ellie. Ellie broken. Let's see if Ellie comes back though. There we go. Get it, Ellie. There we go. See? Position 10. We're making it. We're gonna wait. Can I get a set game to DayZ? I need some more of those, huh, Cola? I haven't put enough in. They're just a couple. We're riding on into DayZ. Get on back, Cola. There's room for you too, buddy. All right. Right there, dude. You dig it? That's for my Red Dead Redemption days, you know. I played it a couple of times. I'm like, I'm gonna keep that one. Could make that a redeemable. That'd be pretty funny. Like mid-game, just have that be redeemable. Make a mess. Just cuts over in the middle of everything. Fuck. You die every time. Fuck. Yeah, I'd leave my game. I'd probably end up getting killed every time. Hey guys, we're in the top 10 now. We're gonna try. This is okay. So today we're playing a map called. My mic's too close, isn't it? Playing a map called DayZ Deadfall. Okay. Now, understand. I don't know much about DayZ to begin with, but a lot of content creators and stuff play this map as well, and I see a lot of chill people on there. So, like all their interactions when they're meeting people, I don't think I meet a lot of toxic people on here. Nobody wants to wait through the queue to be toxic, you know. They don't have the patience for that shit. Anyways, I've never played Deadfall. See, I don't know anything about Deadfall. Maybe. No. So maybe you can explain it to me. Do some explaining. What is it? So I know that I got to get to a certain area and through a mountain or something, and I got to find a key card, and maybe we'll go ask everybody playing Deadfall how to play Deadfall. This is just a Deadfall server. Also, another content creator we know has got a server we're going to be joining on to try out to see I don't know if he's yeah. We got a couple of them. We got a couple of them to try. We're gonna try out a couple of them actually. We got one that's gonna be like a Escape from Tarkov, but on DayZ. Escape from DayZ. And you got spots you load in. We're gonna put a whole day into that, but I'm waiting until after the beta test of Arena Breakout stops so we can do some of that. I'll let that Arena Breakout test go through, and we're gonna go ahead and play it while we can. I mean, shit, might as well, right? No, I've never played Dead Side as DayZ. No. You know what? I think I might have, actually. One time. Back in the day. And they had like a weed whacker or some shit. I don't remember. And hordes came, right? And we were like in a mall or something, and a horde came, and I remember playing that in a gas station and on an island. It was on an island or so. I don't fucking remember. It was so long ago. No hordes. May not have been a horde. I might be mixing up Left 4 Dead. That has hordes. And then the other one, I was at a gas station. I drove a Jeep to a gas station one time. And I had to like turn the power on somewhere. And it was at a resort or something. And I think that's as far as we got. It's on Xbox. I have a hard time with Xbox shit. I did try H1Z1. Well, guys, we got 8 left in the position here. Cola, we should meet up and play sometime. Arnie, you guys, what are you guys doing Thursday? What are you guys doing tomorrow? What games do we have that all line up that we could play? I don't think that's going to come till August, Cola. You have DayZ? We could do DayZ. What if we all tried the Escape from DayZ server as a team? It'd be like a fresh Tarkov wipe for you on a whole new game. Well, it'll be about right now. From now till like the next 2 hours, maybe, would be about the good time for me. 10. That give me time to get up and make sure I'm ready. I go live around 9, and then I go till noon Eastern. Maybe a little later if I have time. If good days and don't have shit to do, which I always have shit to do. I just slack off a little bit. You got my Discord, Cola? I think you probably already do. Well, that's what I was meaning. What if we do like Escape from DayZ so we can spawn together and shit? Escape from Altura. The modded server, and it's like a escape and extraction. And even then, so we could help each other in the sense of like, yeah, I can do it. I already have it loaded up. Escape from Altura. I'll see if I can find the... You have to load a couple of mods for it. Yeah, 9's usually my time. I get from 9 to noon. Yeah, we'll do it. How about that? We'll do Escape from Altura. Do you know how to load mods, Cola? I'm not really good at it, but it ain't so hard, I think, now because they have a thing. I'll give you guys the server name. If we could try a different server, if you guys don't want to do that one too. But we gotta, yeah. That'd be good, because then like we could talk about, even if we're not playing together per se, like in the same map all the time together, we're at least in each other's ear to ask questions to each other, because it's a learning experience kind of. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and I'm sure you guys are going to be pretty new to it too. So like all of it, at least we'll be able to like, yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I wonder if there's AI scabs and stuff. And even then, guys, we can go around as a couple of noobs. Maybe we can fucking scale up and drop a Chad. You never know. Might take all three of us trying to gun him down. Might take all three of us to get it done, but... this server I'm playing right now is, this is called Deadfall. So I think the idea of this server, you start off like in a hardcore situation. All the noobs are in an area, and then you work your way into a funneled zone where everybody like gets into, and that's where all the fighting starts. And you gotta find a key card to get through a mountain pass or something, and then you get into a whole PvP area. Like, I heard it's hard to get in there. It's just, we're just doing it to meet people. We're actually doing it to RP and just meet people. I'm not very good at RPing, so I've been practicing a little bit, messing around. Messing with my voice a little bit. I like saying good day, sir. Hello, sir. You know, I get all like goofy. I think I get too fucking antsed up, you know? Whoa. Ah. Well, that's how we learn. Cola, right? Get out of our comfort zones and fucking... Brit, I can't do it. You know what, Arnie? If we sat together and I like focused on like repeating some of the stuff you said, I think I might be able to try it. Accents are so tough. I always feel like I'm shaming people when I do that, or making fun of somebody. You know, like that's how it feels. I don't know. It's just because I'm, yeah. I wish I was good at it. A bottle of water. A bottle of water. A bottle of water. A bottle of water. What? Is that right? Oh, did I just get kicked? If I got kicked, oh, dude, we're playing something else, guys. I can't do that. A bottle of water. I fucking sound like I'm fucking choking trying to talk. It's just because it's not smooth. I got kicked. Yeah, that's it. A bottle of water. Bottle of water. I don't know, dude. The T's, that's where you, yeah. We can do this. See, I would break it up. I mean, that would sound so weird. Yeah, fuck, shit. I have to exit this. What are we gonna play, guys, instead? Are we gonna do Arena and then do DayZ tomorrow? Or should we try to get into a different server? I just got kicked out of the server at like 7th, and now I have to start back over in my queue, and I'm not gonna wait another hour to try to get into the queue simulator here. So we can change servers, or we can change games. I don't care. Let's see what this Escape from Altera looks like. Damn, dude, your shit's already done. I kind of want to jump in with you guys when we're all together. I'm going to wait on that. We'll do something else. I'll wait for you guys when we do that one. That way we're all together. I don't want to... I kind of want it to be fresh. I don't really want to know what I'm doing yet. You know what I mean? Yeah, Awada is kind of a stereotype. I can see that. In reality, it's way worse. Oh, shit. Awito? Awada? So I read it anyway. Abawito Awada. Bawito? Bawito? Abawada. Oh, it's led me in. Abawada. Insert gibberish, you're just fine. No, I wouldn't have enough to even know. Like if I can get the basics, I think I'll figure it out. I have to get like the basics of like the easy words, like how you guys would say a and the, in a, you know, like the way they would float words together. Other words I just mess up and keep trying to float over. Yeah, for sure. See, so you could probably RP as British. And say you could always try to like use my accent. Be kind of weird. Probably sound very nasally to you, doesn't it? Fuck, it's all framey. Look at all these kids. Oh yeah, we're not gonna do this.
Need a power supply, CPU cooler.
This is what we're gonna be doing tomorrow, guys. We're gonna jump into this. We're not gonna do it today. I don't want to jump in without you. We're gonna go around and we're gonna try to figure out how to utilize this system. And these are the chads we're gonna be hunting. I think for day we're just gonna move on to arena if you guys don't mind. Until we meet up tomorrow. Yeah, the slang. Yeah, skips and flats versus houses and homes. Oh, the trailer. On over at the trailer park. Skips and flats. It's one I've actually added into my a caravan. Yeah, he says trousers. Trousers. Got your brown trousers on today, though, guys. Isn't it, bruh? Yo is one that I see you starting to incorporate a lot more in your even your text chat, Arnie. Over time, you've picked up saying yo quite a bit. Just in when you're talking in chat, I think. Yeah, it's a good one, yo. A lot of people don't say that. I think that's also an age reference with Yo too. I think our age shows. Badass. I say that a lot. I say sick. That's sick. People be like, what? I say right. Okay, so here's one that I catch that you guys, everybody that I play with, I'll say right as in agreeing. So someone will be like, man, that was some really good pizza. I'll be like, right? And they'll think I said what? And so they'll repeat, man, that was some really good pizza. That happens to me so much. Because I say right, and they're like, what? Did he just say what? Or did he say right? And I think it's because, you know, they're not used to... I hear you say sick. Yeah, she's like, what? That's pretty sick over there. My parents used to be like, what the fuck are you talking about sick? I'm like, that's bad. That's sick. It's all like the opposite. All right, guys. I need a set game here. Yeah, it's all good. Like, see, I'll say stuff like that. It's all good. SAL, it's all good. You know what I mean? That's another one I say a lot. You know what I mean? It's all good. Yo. What it do? What it do, yo? Like, what it do is like, how's it going in my presence? I'll be like, what it do? You know? Yeah, starts. Didn't do nothing. All right. I've been thoroughly enjoying this game. I think I was playing it too fast and thinking it was too cartoony, more arcadey, but it's really not. The more I play it, the more I realize it's just the presence of the environment that gives it that feel. It's the animations, it's the way the guns look. It doesn't have that gray dolly look, so it makes it look kind of cartoony to me. But the more I play it, the more I'm like, holy shit. Dude, Cola, have you played it yet? I'm really actually quite surprised at some of the gunfights I've gotten into, especially on the second map. I'm like, wow, the second map's gets pretty hammy pretty quick. Like, you're level 16. Oh, so you played it pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what I'm at. I'm like level 20. So you played as much as I have. Yeah, dude, it's pretty good. I like it. Like, I like it. I hope that they didn't steal from Tarkov in the sense of like assets, you know. Oh wait, I'm gonna go take a quick little break. Give me a second. 2 minutes. 1 minute. 1.5 minutes. I'll put you on my rotation scene here. Boom. Yeah, my load's so fast too.
You best leave here. Leave.
You're welcome to play if you want, Cola. I mean, if I don't know if you're playing today. I'm not really good at this. I'm just messing around. Damn, someone came through and mowed all the scabs down. All of them. Arnie's been trying to get his keys still. It's kind of, I don't know. I heard they were going to release some more keys. I wonder if they're going to, like, limit them right now. Because I was getting really bad ping yesterday. Like, I was hitting 300s. Right now I'm at 102. You know what I mean? Which means maybe their servers are getting overloaded. I know my internet's good because I get like 800 down. 600 up or something, you know? Like, you've tried to. I don't know why they gave it to me, honestly. I put in late for it. Arnie told me about it, I think. Kind of felt like maybe it's random, though. Maybe it's random, you know? Maybe they're just randomly selecting people. Who knows? So I find buildings in this are extremely good. Just if you can stay near buildings most of the time, like in them and moving through them that way, you do pretty well. Gunfights and situations end up being pretty, No, I don't. If you want to set it, you can. That was my bad. I just didn't know what to do. I tried getting into DayZ today, and it wasn't kicking over for us. Like, I waited in the queue, Chef, but we're going to meet up with Cola tomorrow in the morning around 9 for some DayZ. Cola and Arnie. We'll see how it goes. We're going to try one of the Escape from DayZ servers. Get her ass shot off by some professional DayZers, you know? People that play it hardcore, probably. So the rock stuff's pretty good, you guys. I don't get stuck very much in this environment. I find that they box you out of shit you get stuck in a lot. I don't I don't like the feature that you can't prone and lean. This drives me insane. Like this part about it drives me nuts because I want to run up to somewhere. Say there's a guy over here. I don't want to have to stand on this rock to peek around something, or like, you know, I don't want to. I want to lay down and peek. You know, drives me insane. It makes me feel like my head is predictable for most people. I like that there's a big selector switch on the screen like that. You can see that.
Hi, bruvs. Everything good here?
Fuck. What's he got? SKS? I don't know if we want his SKS. I don't think we need to shoot him yet. Let's keep going. We got a long ways to go still. Let's just keep moving through. Empty. There's nothing. Nothing. Ah, here we go. Let's see. Damn, those paint cans look really good. Oh, that's sick. You can hit D to go to your health. Look. Oh, that is sick. That's pretty cool.
Why don't you go scavenging somewhere else?
You hear that raspiness in his voice? It's kind of what they're going for, I think. They both are scabs. Good thing I didn't shoot that one. They all sound like that, all of them. Why didn't I have teammates? Oh yeah, I'm a scav. Oh yeah. This house right here and this whole field becomes fuckery of fighting. Through here, you go up over this house and then like look over there. People run. This is like you can see from one side of the map to the other through here almost. Great spot for sniping though if you want to get into some sniper fights. It's a good house for it. Getting closer to our exits. There's one. We can find some loot. Let's go look. Circle back up there. Definitely getting some ping.
Go find somewhere else. Where's the roof?
It made me jump a little bit. Made me jump just a little. I was like, oh, he's right there. I wonder if they're gonna add more stuff to loot around the environment. So, you know what I mean? Let's see. It might already be sweeped. What's this? Loading area key. We need some keys. We need to figure out the market too on this. I know we can trade for stuff and sell things, so there's something. It don't fit. Isn't that the same magazine? Whoops. Just discarded the wrong ones. Oh well. We'll just stack them. All right, guys, let's get out of here. Take this money and run. Definitely is a little laggy today. I will say overall, I'm kind of getting a little bit of lag issues. I don't know if it's ping, server, or what. It just doesn't feel nice. Little things, but... Go. 29K in loot value. That's not bad, huh? I wish I could get more, like 5 mil all at once. Man, I really want... I did want to play Daisy today. I gotta be honest with you guys. Feel bad I didn't. But at the same time, guys, I can't get into a server, you know. What am I supposed to do, you know? Just play. Do what I can. Enjoy what I'm doing. I've been selling the guns to the merchant because they limit you Oddly enough, I don't know how many are allowed, but you see how it says, look, you can list 430 more items this week. That wild? I just, whatever. It's not found in raid or nothing though. That's kind of nice. And you can drag and drop items, like boom. Like, look at the ping. 324 is sitting in a menu. So wild. I don't know why. No. No. Okay. That's done. And our gear. Okay, let's start working on some gear, guys. Okay. I've been really liking this OPSKS. I've been doing pretty good with it. We'll mix that up with like sell this one. Can we sell it? Yeah, sell that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's not just you. I see it in every 1080p stream. Like, it gets more chunky, you know? It just happens that way, especially if they run lower bits. Unless you're, like, partnered or whatever, you know, got all that stuff going on with Twitch, then... Then you get, you know, the priority of it, whatever. Oops. We need, rounds. What's these... We're going to rock the SKS 76239s. I don't think I have any. It looked pretty good to me, man. It didn't look bad. Didn't look bad. $960, isn't it? I think 960, nine. I forget. I can't remember what they are actually. So, 545 by 39 is what we need. We're gonna take 60 extra rounds of this. Oh shit, we have these too. We need a bandage and a heal. The farm keys. What's this one? The house. Where's the house? The key to the door of the house located northeast corner of the farm. Can we look at the maps? Oh, we can. Up here, maybe? Do our mission stuff. In progress, ready, accept mission. Want me to go places, do things. Alright. Oh shit, I wonder if I can turn any of these in. Go to the Pino radio station in the valley and make a delivery. Are we in the valley? Which one's the valley? Let's see your map here. Let's see if we can enter. Guess I'll run valley, huh? Definitely a lot easier to die, guys. Hang on a second. I'm gonna use the head before we load into the match. It goes way too fast. Way too fast. I'm not complaining or nothing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing or anything. Way too fast is good, right? Better than being way too slow. Like it. Time we get. You guys been playing me today? Yeah, no, yeah, it's not, yeah. Also, you can't get the bit rate you need. Yep. It's not true resolution for Twitch. But I can't go 960 or whatever, 980, whatever. You know why? Because I run on Restream. And so I only get 720 quality, otherwise they try to watermark me. Yeah, I stay at 5700. Right now I'm pushing 5981. 6.10 right now. Oh, look at these guys, dude. We got a team. Maybe, I don't know. I think my audio runs at 1 something. I'm also doing, I like more bits at a lower resolution. I think even viewing experience wise, I've seen some 1080 streams that look really good, but they have 10K bits or up to. And then for some reason, some just do really well. I think it's where they're at, their internet, their latency maybe. You know what I mean? You can also put a delay in your stream, Arnie, and have it be even more quality because it has time to render and process too. I know there's a system for that as well, where you can up the quality that way. In settings, I don't fuck with those too much. I don't remember where I'm at. Let me see if I can get my map mark my mission. I need to go here. Dude, I got this SKS dialed though, man. Compared to any, damn it, something bit me on my neck right here. I think it was, you guys know what buffalo gnats are? They get really bad in my area, in my town for a couple of weeks in the spring. And those fuckers bite. And when you're out and about or something, there's someone above us. Does it feel like Tarkov? No. No, you can see right there, no. Not even close. It feels like PUBG or damn, that was a rough team to run into. Yeah, a bit more COD, a bit more PUBG. I'll show you why, actually. A couple of reasons why. Here's why. One is you can join up with random people, just like you do in any PUBG or COD. And they can't, I don't know if they can shoot you or not. I don't think they can kill you. I don't know if it's friendly fire or not. I haven't checked it. I don't like shooting around my own teammates. The other reason is it's in the controls a little bit. The way that guy was able to jump shot and stuff like that, he just jumped behind one way, jumped behind a building, ran, jumped up, and then drop shot me in sense. It's kind of COD-y, that's all. Let me think here. The menus and stuff run really smooth though, Arnie. Menus are good. I've never had it crash me in a menu. The gunsmithing's a lot more stable for a common user to just go through and pick a gun and not have to go buy it from a vendor and deal with all that bullshit. And then just buy what they want and then mod it right here. Start assembling it. The menu setup's pretty nice. I like that I'm not always hitting escape everywhere I go. The market, it's okay. I don't really know. It's a market. You can drag and drop shit, and it'll just automatically takes care of it. You can pick how many at the price and list it. Oh yeah, I can too. I'd say it's more like, yeah, a casual. It's a more casual style. But dude, let's just say this, okay? With Tarkov being out, and then like all the other space games and shit where you went out, it's an extraction looter, and it is its own game. It doesn't feel like Tarkov when I'm playing it. But I'll admit this: I get those moments when a team fight starts to happen, and it can really feel like those same moments in Tarkov when a team fight starts to happen. With gear and everything. But it's not the same. Look, I really like Tarkov, guys. I played the fuck out of it. I enjoy the shit out of it. It's one of my favorite games I've ever played, ever. Like, you know what I mean? Sorry. Itch on my neck, though. Holy shit, it's driving me insane. Tell you what. Whoever bit me. It bit me good. It's fun. That's okay. Let's just go with that. You know what? It's fun. I'm having fun with it. And it's nice to not, like, I have no pressure with this right now. I know here in a couple of days that if I lose all my shit, I don't have to worry about it. I don't even care. The only thing I've got invested is a little bit of time. And it's given me back exactly what I put into it. Do you get what I'm saying? I haven't paid out any money. Is it funner than Tarkov? No. Would I rather be playing Tarkov? No. Do I miss it? At moments, and then other moments, no. Like, I've had so much fun on DayZ, and then so much fun playing. Like, honestly, guys, if I had to compare this and Tarkov together, and if I had to tell you guys to pick a game, I couldn't really do it. Here's why. They're different for their own ways. Chef, if you only got an hour a night to play a game and you don't want to learn where to extract, this has the maps and shit already built in. Like, I can hit a map button right now and it pops up all the maps. I can mark locations. I can zoom in. Like, in the menus, I can do that shit. Like, so easy use. I see this being... Sorry about that transition there. It's kind of rotten. I see this being good for that. I miss Tarky because the time I've put into it. But if I was like, say, if I was starting out right now, this could really appeal to me. One is it's free. Like, how? Free. You don't pay for it. How can you really? You know what I mean? I'm $150 invested. What's that say to somebody like my son? Like, my son can't invest in Tarkov. You know what I mean? I had to buy him the game. That's going to grab a whole nother player base, too. They'll be able to hold... You know what I mean? And then kids will get into it, and then they'll grow older, and then they'll get their micro purchases. The realism. Well, that's just it. Okay, so there's three things I find with this game that sets it... where I'm like, One is... people can jump around pretty much like an arcade game. Okay? I'm not into that. Two, the map height. There's no level. It's all kind of flat from what I've seen. Even the mountain ones, but I've only seen 2 maps, so they got 6 maps. I bet they have something a little bit more vertical. Okay? 3, I really dislike the fact you can't lean when you're prone. That's it. Those are the 3 bad things I've seen about this. You know what, though? Their AI incredible. I'm actually very impressed with the way their AI works. I like the way the battles are going. I feel like I get hit markers. I like the fact like if I want to casually play with someone, I could just call out north. We could both put a marker on a map. Like we could both mark a map at any given time, you know, and not have to like do anything for it. Zoom in, be like, here's a marker. We're going right here. That's the mission. And the missions, I don't have to like brain work. No missions. Like the missions are straight like derp, you know? There's no, you know what I mean? They're like accept and then like continue, deliver, like, and then they'll give you a marker. And then there's a list of them. Each vendor has them. Like they simplified this to a point of like, they might make it harder though. Well, it's not the same developer. It's their own game. I mean, honestly, maybe they didn't like Tarkov. Maybe they like some things about it. I mean, if I was a game developer, I'd want to make something like this. You know what I mean? Play DayZ, something. I'd want it to be open world and have all my maps where you never left it in a sense, but then have areas you could go that were like not, you know, and then maybe a simplified menu system, you know, and a story that you could play through in places if you go to the right places and play through it. That'd be sick. Some cutscenes, like something like that to add in, I think. But when it comes down to like the whole aspect of looting and shooting and surviving, guys, how many different ways can you make a real gun before it becomes spacey or Halo? Or all those guys failed already, right? Because of the realism that they didn't have. And I'll admit, this ain't quite feeling real or anything, but if you guys ever played COD, this definitely feels very similar. In PUBG, COD. There's no doubt in my mind. Like, it definitely has aspects of Tarkov, but I mean, dude, the only thing that gets me, and this is the truth, is all the Twitter stuff. But if I'd never even looked at Twitter, and I don't know about any of the stuff where they're going at it and being really cutthroat to each other on if they're stealing each other's games and stuff like that, you know, that's for them to all deal with. But outside of that, the game's pretty good. I mean, I'd recommend trying it for free. If you can get your hands on the key, guys, play it. Try it. It's pretty fun. I've had some heart-beating moments. You know those moments where you get in a gunfight in Tarkov? I've had the same ones. The same ones playing this game. I'm like, oh my gosh, my eyes are wide. I'm leaning in. I wish I had VoIP. Like, I can VoIP other players, but I wish I could VoIP, you know, like, yeah. Can we enter a scav? I'll show you the valley. So the valley's kind of like more woods. See, and this is where I have no clue. We got other maps here, guys, so that I don't even know what we're going to be stepping into later, if we even make it that far before the beta's over. Here's one thing I can say, guys. I watched their interview with these guys, and they're just trying to make it accessible to everybody. I could see it being out on console and everything. Like, I think that's their goal. Make a free game that's accessible to everybody to play. And then make their money through micro purchases. That's kind of how I see it ending up. Now, I don't know what their micro purchases are going to be. I have no idea if they're going to have an account or a season pass, or, you know, or if you can get like more inventory space, or I have no idea. I haven't paid that close attention. But gameplay wise, it feels like playing COD, or like DMZ. You ever play DMZ? Kind of has that feel. I like the way the animations back up on this. Like they get in, they crouch down. Like if they hear a shot, they kind of give it away. I'll show you guys if we can find some. So here's more of a woodsy map. Look, as long as they offer a free version where my son can come play with me and I don't have to be like, buy him a copy, I could see it having good. I mean, imagine being like, you know, my son's age and 5 of your friends want to get together and play a game. But to play Tarkov, it's going to cost you $1,250. Sorry, just joking, but damn. You're gonna have to go buy a whole damn car, you know, you gotta go buy a car. Oh shit. Oh. DMZ is boring? Why was it boring? Well, I didn't get to play it enough, so I'm just curious what made it boring. Was it like the game loop was too same or not enough? Have they been updating it at all or anything? Okay. How'd you get onto the map? Did you spawn in or did you gotta parachute in too? That'd be cool. He ain't got nothing we want. He ain't worth shooting. We'll let him help cover us. Ain't this a great looking map though? Like, I mean, when you kind of take a peek at it here real quick, guys. Doesn't it look pretty nice? I don't know how far it goes. Let's see if we can kind of get a visual on that rock over here on our map. We're sitting here. Yeah, dude, look at that, guys. So, it's pretty big. You'd be surprised. They all kind of feel... This one's pretty big. They feel pretty long. No more updates. Oh, what? They quit on it? Just too many competitors, or they just it flopped for them? Bigger's supposed to come out on the 16th. I'm excited. Look, I'm gonna tell you what, guys. It's just so we can play some third-person shooting looters, and this is what I want it for. I want it for something to do when I have like an hour left in stream and I'm burning out on my game. I don't care to main it or anything like that. I just want to play something that's like I can just. The audio is spot on. Where's that guy? Scaveng's sick. I like that we can scav on it too, or whatever it is. Go loot around and just look for shit. I wish you could walk while you were looking at the map though, so you can stay moving. You guys want to go check it?
Jackpot today!
Fuck,
huh?
you scared me. So do we want to run towards gunshots or away from them? Trees don't look bad. None of that looks bad. You know, I got to say the pine needles look spot on. That's how you know. This kind of reminds me of how Vigor used to look. You could run through everything pretty cake. Does it slow you when you go through the bushes? A little bit, a little bit. Trees definitely. Think we sneak into here from over here?
Jackpot today, huh?
Someone's happy. Is there voice prompts?
I need some medicine. I need some medicine. I need food and drink.
He needs... Been search. We're taking the leftovers. That's why they call it scavenge. So I'll say this. The maps are pretty good size. They feel like They're pretty good size. This one's starting to get more of a mountainy range. Maybe I was just misleading on that. See, that's one we can check off of that list, see? Starting to get a little bit of mountains. The first map's pretty flat. I'm trying to think of something to reference it to. I'm not really good at, like, I'd say that's 50 meters. In my visual, like, you know, when I zero in, I'd say like 50 meters is out here somewhere. So like here's a town right here, right? We'll pull up a map and we'll take a look. We got a little house over here. We're sitting on the edge out here. Where are we at? We're right here. So looking at this, it looks like we're trying to look. There's a wall right here with a rock. Right in front of us, I'm pretty sure. Let's double check. Is that it? Right there? Let's check our map and see if there's like a sizing chart. There should be. That'd be sick. I don't see a sizing chart. I'd say these are probably 100 meters though, huh? 50 meters from here to the rock, the other side of that rock. 100 meters per square. Wouldn't you say? If you had to like guess. Video game math. Like just past that rock, that's 50. Probably 100 out to there. And there's... $800 meters. Just guessing, and we're just doing dummy math here. So reserve, maybe a little bit bigger than reserve. Reserve width's 400, like 12. Half of like streets. I'm just throwing guesses, man. Like map size 800. Like maybe like north or south half of streets, you know. Let's see how tall it is. Yeah, 400 meters tall if these are 100 meter ranges. Like, see, I've already crossed to here. We're gonna go over to this area. I just ran 100 meters, I think. Let's see. Let's go look at this farm. The environment looks pretty good. And remember, I don't have my PC on like crazy settings or anything. Here's the farm right here. Damn, that looks like that'd be like fucking... That'd be hard to see. We need a sight finder. I wonder if there's like a view... We should go check in the market next time we get out and see if we can find like a rangefinder of some sort. You know what I mean? So we can spot just kind of... Oh, there's a guy though. Is that a bad guy? I think we got a bad guy over here. How far would you say that is? Let's see if we can zero up. It's just 50 meters zero distance. We need to figure out what it feels like. We can always just shoot a gun and be like, that's 50 meters. And you know what? I haven't checked to see how it looks either if I want to shoot a wall or anything. I'm sure it leaves some kind of a mark, right? Let's take a guess. Like we're at the target practice place. Shooting the side of a brick wall. I'm gonna aim for right underneath that peg right there. I'd say that's 50 meters. Agreed. And this is the other side of the farm. So we're right in the middle of the farm right now if we look at the map. That'd be a square. Almost a square and a half. Yeah, I'd say that's about right. 100 meters per square. Something like that. 80 even. 120. Who knows? I'd say 100 though. Why would you make it in a weird variable like that? Keep it simple, right? Let's go warm our toes up. See, I don't know if they're supposed to always be open like this or not. I wouldn't think so. I think that would show that somebody searched it, right? Gotta say, environments look pretty good. Everything I've checked out looks pretty decent. Like all the roofs, all the shadowing, like I haven't got anywhere where I couldn't see too bad in the dark. Like, you know how you get out past the building sometimes and you're trying to look in somewhere and it's kind of dark in there. I feel like their lighting is not that bad. I feel like I can almost see, like that would be hard to see right there. I guess we'll check the outbuildings real quick. Check the tables. Peek. Make sure nobody left any scraps behind for us. Or cookies. I could really go for some no-bake cookies. You guys want to have a no-bake cookie day? I mean, field of view, everything running pretty well stocked. I gotta say, I haven't had that much lag or anything other than a little bit of ping. My ping's gone down though. I'm at 46 this time. I was sitting up there in the high hundreds, you know. It's kind of dropped down a little bit. Now we're running around like 40, which is good. 0 packet loss. I'm wondering if when there's a lot of other players in here, if it gets loaded down, you know. I hold about 85 to 90 frames on the woods map. That's not bad. That's totally playable for me. I'm sure I could tune it and make it better. That's while streaming on the same PC too, guys. If you're just gaming, you're gonna get great frames. I'd say that looks like a Dodge Ram. Doesn't it? I'd say it's a Dodge Ram. Like Toyota. Maybe a Nissan. Maybe a Nissan. Little hard body looking thing. Some nice little seats in the back. Yeah, they fold up. You know, I was hoping there'd be some subs or something in there, but what do we got for a stereo? Look, they got a CD player. It's nicer than my truck. Shit. It's spot on to a Toyota, though. Like a little older Tundra, you know, from the 90s. Oh, what's this? Open sesame. I ain't finding nothing out here. There's water in there. That's good. Good. At least the well didn't dry up. That'd be a bummer, wouldn't it? So what'd you guys think of that map? How'd you like it? Does it impress you much? You know what? Some of the audio could use work, I've noticed, but I find people pretty spot on. That's the key, honestly, in any shooting game. Being able to locate where they're at, you know? Although that one player that jumped up in the air and did like a ninja kick at me, I don't know about him. I have to have a talk with his mother. This is kind of cool here, guys, is if you're hitting the F key, you can just hover and hit the F key. You don't have to click. That kind of helps for my hand, and you can put your work on your left hand then. You know what I mean? You just shift things faster that way. Instead of hitting Alt, clicking, you just get it in one button. That's kind of neat too. Oh, here's our next kit. Look at us go. Ooh, that's 43K. Oh my goodness. I've been having extremely good luck with this right here. The SKS. It's been my my go-to. It's been my go-to, and I mean good luck, guys. Like, so ammo grade, you can just look at it's all color coded. That's kind of nice. I'm sure everybody will be running these, you know. We're gonna run these. Why not? Oh, I hope I bought them. 55645. There we go. There's the good ones. Oh, also, this is pretty neat. Check this out right here. I just seen this the other day. Right here, quick equipment. You can grab like small things like extra mags and stuff and supplies out of your stash. Ain't that cool? So say I want to equip like a painkiller or two. I can just be like this and equip a painkiller. And then there it is. It's on my guy. So like, I don't know if it's got grenades. I was trying to find. Oh, here we go. You can be like, grenade, I want to smoke, I want to stun, I want to flashbang. I need some rounds for this here. Oh, that's sick. I can just be like, boom, rounds here. That's kind of neat. Buy what you need to buy. Just equip it, and then the bam, we're all set up with it. Instead of searching for each thing individually, you know what I mean? That was kind of neat. Where's my headset at? Let's go for it. Let's just get out there. Do we want to go to the woods one, or do we want to go to the farm or valley? I need something to drink. Let's go back out to the valley. All right, guys, I'm gonna grab a soda pop real quick while this starts. I think we should have a team with us. Gotta put my dog. But you guys gotta give me a few minutes here. My dog's MIA. I gotta go find her. There. Joy. Come back.
spotted.
Master, come. Alright, guys, gotta go. I gotta let you go. Have a good one. I can't find her. I'll see you guys.